Hello, Dr. Marilyn. This is Raven Williams, and I will be doing my presentation on the assignment Spotlight Video Rentals. Okay, so in doing this assignment, I did read through Spotlight Video, the problem, of course, and Spotlight Video wanted to maintain an inventory that was at least 85% acceptable, although 95% is preferable. And then they decided to stick with the 85%, at least 85%, just to make sure the criteria wasn't too high. So the main thing was to uh, find the videos that was above or either below 85%, and the ones that was below 85% was they wanted to be flagged as replaced. And the problem also advised me to use the if function. So let's see. So here is the completed portion of the problem. Now I want to go and bring up a more of an empty spreadsheet and just zoom this in a little bit so that I can show you how I got to how I was able to complete what I have done. Now once I bring up the old one, as you can see with the status, it has the percentage, and with the percentage, for me to get the percentage, I divided the number of defects by the number of rentals. And the reason why I decided to do this, of course, was just because this is my first time using the if function, but just to verify that my if function the results of my if function would correspond with the percentage for each movie. So I'm going to do that again. So I equal, let me bring it up. Oops, hold on. That's not right. Equal. Okay, so you have 4, so I changed it into percentage, and then I was able to drag down and get the percentage. So excuse me for my shakiness, but I was able to get the percentage by the number of defects divided by the number of rentals, and it started off as decimal, so I had to change to percentage and click on, as you can see, the percentage right here to change the decimal and make it percentage. Now with this, I include the if function. Okay, so with the if function, equal if. Now the condition, the logical test is the condition. So I already know that I want to use not necessarily the percentage, but the number of defects divided by the number of rentals. And also I know that I understand that it has to be, we're looking for less than 80, anything less than 85. So I'm going to apply the same here, and I'm going to incorporate, 0.85. You have to put 0.85 because then they're going to look at the actual whole number, 85, and then it would throw your results off. And so if it's true, if this value is true, then I want to, well, in other words, if the value is true, if the value is less than 85, I want to type in replace. And notice, excuse me for my shakiness, but notice that I put quotations in, because if you don't put quotations in, then the Excel will not really interpret what you are trying to put in the function. And so if that's why I have for if the value becomes out to be less than 85%, then it will have replaced. Now if it doesn't come out to be less than 85 and it comes out to be above 85, I decide to put above 85%. I'm in above 85%. So here is the function, and we're going to press enter, and you have replace. So this function, 4%, is lower than 85%. So therefore this function needs to be replaced. And now what we can do is drag down okay. So here's the whole portion. You do have some that's 85%. Now when all the formulas, everything is applicable for each movie. So that's really what is my presentation. I noticed that it was pretty much, I did highlighted the replace in red, and I came up to a total of 30 movies that need to be replaced, and the percent of rental replaced is about 60%. So that's how I came to utilize the if function in order to able to find out which movie needed to be replaced.